Hey everybody, I am the Mighty Plantain, riding shotgun today. We got Boosh, aka the Soggy Pickle. You can thank Maya for that one. He has spoken it, and thus it is so. Alright, so enough about that. Tonight we're going to check out the Saranac Winter, 12 Beers of Winter, 12
The seasonal pack.
Exactly. Now, winter's kind of coming to a close and winding down, but it's still chilly enough out there to justify some of those nice winter beers. I don't need an excuse anyway. I don't know about you, but I love the winter beers.
No matter what.
Exactly. So, and another reason I picked this up, a local store down the road here, Joker's in Waterville, Maine, $8.99 a 12-pack. So if you're in this area, run down there and get one before they sell them out. Saranac usually has some very decent drinkable beers. And for $9 for a 12-pack, I mean, you usually pay that much for a 6-pack of a decent craft beer. So it's worth it.
Definitely.
I might stock up. So in this pack, they have the 4059 Porter, the Legacy IPA, their West End Winter IPA, and Season's Best, which is a winter lager. So we'll probably go with the Season's Best first, the winter lager. Hit the porter next, and then we'll grab the IPA. So I think I'll save the Legacy, because I think the Legacy is a little hoppier. A lot of people make that mistake. They want to hit up the beers just from light to dark, but you want to hit your IPAs last.
Right.
Because they will wreck your palate if you're, if you put all that hoppiness in there. Even cleansing with water doesn't necessarily fix that. All right.
So cleanse with another beer.
There you go. Coors Light. Like I said, cleanse with water, folks. You ready for this?
Yep.
Alright. I'm stealing this. I know you're probably going to open yours first, but gotta be faster than that. Oh, I gotta be faster than that. So while we're getting these ready to go, hit us up down below with a like and a share. Make sure you subscribe so that you don't miss the next video. Hopefully you're getting some value out of them, learning a thing or two, and getting some good suggestions for your beer shopping. Almost like a vanilla.
Yeah, it does have a little vanilla flavor, not smell.
Hmm.
And it's more like a regular lager beer anyway, like a Budweiser or Bud Light.
Yeah, nice winter
The
lager.
smell anyway.
Should be a little heavier.
Yeah, it is a little bit. It's more like an Amstel.
I'm liking that. Well, it's not blowing me away.
Pretty good, actually.
It's pretty smooth. Going down easy.
It's a good drinkable beer.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to sit with my feet up on the fireplace drinking a couple of these.
Yep.
That vanilla's coming through in the flavor a bit. Slightly hoppy. Pretty good malt characteristic. There's
It doesn't have that aftertaste.
no, there's no aftertaste.
It's all, and like I said, it almost tastes like an Amstel.
Yeah. It's kind of grainy and hoppy. Nothing, other than the vanilla, there's really no specific notes coming out for me. I'm not getting any really subtle tastes. Overall, just drinkable, good, and very pleasant.
If you want to get drunk on a beer, this would be the one.
So I'm gonna hit this one with a 3.5 out of 5, which puts it at a pretty well above average. Just not flooring me or anything.
Yeah, I'll probably go the same. About 3.5.
3.5.
It's not that bad, but it's not good neither. But
Like I said, it's not blowing me away, but it is a better than average beer that I'm going to enjoy.
and if we've set this right, though, this is pretty much the bottom of the flavor in that. So
Yeah, that's a matter of opinion. If you depends
But
on
we'll
what
see.
you like. But
That's true.
I tend to agree with you. I do like my IPAs, my darker beers, better than just a plain old spiced lager. So, all right. So we're gonna finish these up, and we'll be back for the porter. All right, beer number 2.
we're back.
The 4,059 foot porter. I always like a good porter. Nice dark beer. Should be decent.
Hopefully it will be. Smells like a porter.
Yeah. almost getting like a roasty
There's
smell.
a roasty scent to it.
Slightly smoky.
I'll bet you it smells a little bit like kind of coffee or some kind of espresso.
Probably gonna get those notes off of the malt.
Yeah. We'll see.
There is a hint of coffee in the finish.
Yep.
Mostly just a nice, heavy. It's a medium mouthfeel for a porter.
Yep.
It's not overwhelmingly heavy.
That's right. It's really drinkable.
It's a characteristic shared by all their beers. I was telling you about that.
Yep. Just like the last one we just tried.
Saranac is a pretty solid brewery.
Yes, they are.
Mostly above average, very drinkable beers. They've got a few that are really big winners for me, but in general, it's just a nice, easy drinking stuff that just goes down smooth. And
I got a burp.
go for it. I'll edit it out.
Nah.
You know I wasn't going to edit it anyway. Yeah.
Nah, it just went the other way.
Oh, great. We'll be suffering for that later. But yeah, just a nice roasty,
Yeah.
somewhat chocolatey, but with that
It's
coffee
somewhat.
in the finish.
Yep. It's probably more of the malt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, pretty much any of those characteristics come through in the malt, unless it's been specifically flavored with something.
Right.
I'm going to hit this one with a 3.5 as well.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
A nice above average beer.
Yep, I'll hit that with a 3.5 as well.
Awesome.
Usually, and like you said, it's above average, but it's not really spectacular.
Mm,
That's a good, easy drinking one too.
absolutely.
Maybe not. You wouldn't be able to drink as much as, like, say, a Bud Light or a Miller Light.
No, that heaviness
But-
is going to stay with you.
Oh yes.
Mm-hmm. Which is nice in a winter beer. I like that. I like feeling full when I'm
Yep.
done drinking a winter beer.
Yep.
All right.
Very nice.
Absolutely. So we're going to finish these up and move on to the IPAs. Like I said, we'll probably do the West End Winter one first and then the Legacy afterwards. If I remember right, the Legacy is a little hoppier, so
Yep.
back for that. All right, so we're back for the West End Winter IPA. Colorful label on there. I can already tell you it's got Simcoe and Chinook hops.
What's the percentage on this thing?
You mean the alcohol by volume?
Mm.
I'm not sure. I didn't bother checking that out. It's got a nice hoppy aroma coming off of it, though.
6.7.
Yeah, so it's fairly potent. It's got a really nice combination of hop notes there.
Oh yes, you can tell.
Bit piney, bit citrusy,
Yes.
and maybe even a
Pretty
little
much,
floral.
pretty much the American hops.
Yeah, but they're really combining together to give it a unique
Yeah.
aroma.
And there is some floral in there too.
Mm-hmm. Nice big mouthful of IPA. Mm. It's almost sweet up front.
It's sweet up front. Doesn't have that hoppy aftertaste,
Mm.
but there is definitely the hops. You can taste those.
Yeah, but it fades fast.
Yes.
Mostly the pine notes are coming through with the flavor for the
Yep.
hops. That really seems to be piney forward. A little earthy.
Now where is Saranac located?
New Hampshire, I believe.
Okay. That's what I thought too.
It's a very earthy IPA.
It is very.
Look at that. Look at that a lot.
And this is a very drinkable one too.
Mm-hmm. Oh, whoops. They're in Utica, New York.
Close enough.
I was off. I had the new part right.
Close enough. That ain't bad. I'd probably, as far as IPAs go, I'm not a big IPA fan, but they've gotten to grow on me for a little while now. But
You've been forced to develop a refined palate hanging out with me.
well, not really,
You're right.
not really, but
Nobody's going to culture your ass.
yeah.
Anyway, I'm hitting this one with a 4 out of 5. This is actually
For an IPA, I'm gonna hit this one as a 4.5.
4.5. Wow.
For an IPA, for me.
So this is a nice big hit for you.
Yes, it is, because it doesn't have that bad aftertaste that I
That you
don't
like.
that I don't like. That's the main reason why I don't like IPAs. It has that aftertaste.
Yeah, the hoppy bitterness does tend to stick with you.
But this one doesn't. This one fades quick.
mhm.
But the more you drink it, though, the longer it stays.
Exactly. So.
But that's okay.
Oh yeah, you'll have a nice big mouthful of hoppiness. Not to be confused with a mouthful of happiness. That comes after at least the 12th pack and maybe some whiskey shots. So, anyway.
No, just the whiskey shots make the happiness.
On that note, we're going to finish these off, and we will be back for the Legacy IPA.
Yep.
All right, folks, finally, we've come up to the Saranac Legacy IPA. This is apparently an older recipe. It shows up in a lot of their mixed packs, and I got no complaints about that. I like seeing nice new beers in these seasonal packs, but old favorites are a good reason to look forward to them, too. Definitely got a lot more hop aroma to it than the other one did.
Yep. It does.
Not getting anything specific, just an overall hoppy bitterness. I'm not getting any more distinct notes.
No, it's just
Anything? Just the overall hoppiness.
just the overall hoppiness.
Could
You
just-
you can't tell which ones they are though. It's just that.
Yeah.
It kind of smells like there's just one hop, not a mixture of different ones.
I think it's heavy on the Centennial hops, so that's probably where we're getting it from.
Could be.
Yeah, very citrusy. Very citrusy, and it seems to have like similar to the other beers, a nice earthy backbone
Yep.
to it.
Very. This is really another good one.
Mm-hmm. Let's see what
For,
the others.
for me, an IPA, like I said earlier, it doesn't taste that great.
Mhm.
But this one, I would drink.
Really big hit for you then.
Yep.
Wow. Yeah, for me, this one, the other beers in this pack are distinctly winter beers. It conjures images of snow and being next to a warm fire inside at night.
Yep.
This one almost makes me think of spring. With that-
Spring, fall.
Yeah, with that earthiness and just the.
This would be good. It would be good outside with a fire pit.
There you go. This is a nice. It's almost like a fresh spring air.
Yep.
In a bottle. And you know that's a perfect way to end up your winter 12 pack.
Yep.
Lets you know you got something to look forward to when all this shit melts.
Yep.
Not that there's much of it out there right now.
Right now, no.
Maine 2016,
If we
mildest winter in a decade at least.
You know what though?
Hmm.
If what we got was snow, we'd be buried.
Oh yeah, all that rain that we got these couple of days. Holy shit. But
Yeah.
yeah, this is a very solid IPA for me.
Very good.
And I'm gonna hit this with a 4.5. I'm gonna put it up there because, like I said, it is an old favorite. And
I'm gonna hit this one with probably a 4.5 as well.
4.5. Nice. So we got a couple of IPAs that are big hits for you.
Yep.
And from somebody who's, like you said, not a big fan of IPAs, that's a hit in and of itself.
Right.
But I've said it before, at least a couple of times, the Saranac beers are very drinkable beers, and that's what they're really going for, I think. So it doesn't surprise me that the IPAs are a big hit for even a non-IPA fan. So there you go, folks. 4 really great beers in this pack. Grab one while you can, especially if you're in the Waterville, Maine area. You can get it for $8.99 down at Joker's right now. You know, I'm not advertising or anything like that. I don't get paid by anybody to do these videos. But, you know, I'm going to plug them because that's a great price. And if you are in the area, you should run down and get one before they sell out.
Yep.
So,
Very good beer.
yep. I'm going to wrap it up here. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Leave some comments. Hit me up in the email if you got something you want to say, whether you agree or disagree. Till next time, folks.
Keep drinking.
Cheers. Oh, is it all gone? Is it going? It's going. Boom. The soggy pickle does it again.
That's enough of that.
I beg to differ.